G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing today? I'm off quite a journey myself, off to the other side of Victoria to go to some, ethnic groups event. And I thought I'd go and get a video done on the way there because it's the prime time to do such a thing. How are we all doing? If you're new around here, g'day, my name's Nathan. My name's Sergeant Walmart on YouTube, I'm sure you figured that part out. And leave a comment down below and subscribe whilst you're there. So, ladies and gents, today's video, the video title might make it sound a little daunting, but believe you me, it's quite the opposite. I've titled the video, You Don't Need That Motorcycle, and I don't mean that in the sense of you're thinking about it, Mike, and I'm the one telling you, no, you don't need it. Alright, I'm contexting this video by saying, there are people who want to buy... Thank you, sir, for trying to come into my lane. There are people who like to buy certain things, and there are people who like to complain about people buying certain things. And that's the sort of premise here. I'm talking about the people who want to buy, say, your Yamaha R1s or your Panigale V4s or your ZX10s, etc, etc. All those real high performance motorcycles. There's always going to be someone telling you you don't need it. Alright? And I'm here to tell you that, well, it's true, but it's not about what you need. Sometimes it's about what you want. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a high-powered bloody piss missile, as the old Harley boys say, okay? Sometimes life is about wants, not needs, and if you want to get yourself a 200 horsepower absolute rocket, I'm here to tell you that you absolutely should. Unless it's your first bike, then maybe not in that instance. I knew at the moment I put my foot on the ground that light would change. Look, if you want to twist the throttle of your motorbike and hit Mark Jesus in the blink of an eye, who am I to tell you otherwise? In fact, I'm going to be the one that will ask for a ride as opposed to telling you no. But seriously, why do so many people get so tilted about you, needing things? You don't need anything. The only thing you need is food and water, okay? So beyond that, life is all about wants. You don't need money, you want money. I'm sure you can really get by if you knew your shit without it. But the point being is, we're not about needs. I'm talking about wants, baby. And I mean, I want that death machine. I want that high-performance motorbike. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care that you know someone who had one once and then such and such happened to them, alright? It's my life, and I get to dictate exactly what I would like to do with it, you know what I mean? Now, I'm going to fill up my bike real quick and see what the go is here. So give me all of a second. Alrighty, let's put this, I won't say, pedal to the metal, but we don't have pedals, we have throttles. And throttle to the metal just sounds a little special. Alrighty then. Oh, I love when that happens. So, as I was saying, life about wants and needs and all that delicious goodness. Man, the amount of times I've heard people, even myself, when I've told people I want to get such and such bikes, everyone always just goes, you don't need that. Like, brother or sister, I know. It's a fucking 200 horsepower motorbike. This thing has only got, 47.5 horsepower, and realistically, it's enough, okay? You can get around faster than most cars can. It accelerates faster than most cars do. That's not the point. Sometimes, you just want to have the ability to go fast. Like, you don't buy a Lamborghini, not that I would, but you don't buy a supercar because it's just because it's fast. Obviously, some people do, but you buy it because it looks good, for one. It sounds good, for two, and three, you have the ability to go fast, okay? It's not about having to go fast. Some people just like having the option. I, for one, am people. So I don't get why so many people get butthurt about the idea of having such a high-powered motorbike. And look, sometimes I can understand why people would say maybe that's not a good idea, because obviously people get a little reckless, and they are obviously not the kind of people that you want on such a bike. In those instances, I can understand, because not everyone is mature enough or sensible enough to own such a bike. That doesn't mean they can't ride around, they don't do stuff, but then, you have a whole bunch of people who ride like Jigsaw. Now, I'm not shitting on him. I think he's a fantastic rider for what he does, but realistically, what he does, it's a little stupid, okay? And I know he knows it. And he won't get mad at me for saying such a thing. Not that he's ever going to watch a channel of my size, let's be honest. I've got 5,000 subscribers, what's he going to do over here? But the point being is, not everyone can do that kind of riding, okay? Not everyone, A, has the skill or the reaction time. Not everyone has the sensibility to know when and where to ride like a dipshit. So, some people shouldn't touch such things, okay? That's fair enough. But what I'm telling you is, man, I forgot to put my GPS back. Those who know they can ride sensibly and do the right thing and know when to push it to the limit, well then why not get yourself a toy? Enjoy yourself. You'll deserve it, fucking. So that's my real take on the matter. But yeah, I've been told, when I told people about what bikes I like and what I'd be interested in upgrading to, you don't need that, Nath. You don't want that. you're gonna kill yourself, you're gonna hurt yourself or someone else, you're gonna crash, it's too much power. Like, brother, what are you doing? You're preaching to the choir. Half my YouTube content is me talking about riding safely and whatnot, so believe you me, I'm aware. Sorry, I just need to pull this bitch back out so I can see where the hell I'm going today. But yeah, like, brother, I know, all right? You're not fooling me into thinking that I'm a stupid person for wanting something so powerful. I know damn well you could ride faster than most people on a standard R3 if you know what you're doing, where some people don't. Oh, thank you, sir. But that's just that. Any bike can ride faster than other bikes if there's a good rider on them, okay? A 600 often beats leader bikes and twisties because they're lighter, easier to flick around, and the people who ride them tend to know them better, because people who buy leader bikes not always good riders. Good example is when I did my last subscriber ride and I posted a story about the guy who crashed. Too much money, then bike skill, you know? Just because he had a Panigale V4 SP does not mean he has the skills to ride a Panigale V4 SP. And I'm not shitting on him as a rider, but often is the case of too much money, not enough skill. And here I am on my nifty little Honda Rebel preaching about riding leader bikes and such. I love it. The joys of the internet. Because I know there's some people that will be like, well, my opinion's invalid because I wouldn't know. But I'm telling you, dude, after riding a leader bike, there are some people that do not deserve to have such power. I really wish everyone got to experience such anything, because everyone deserves to know exactly how those things are. Because in terms of power, there is nothing that I've ever experienced like a bloody leader bike. That thing, just, you twist the throttle and teleport into another realm, because it's just light speed instantly. Whereas, you know, your mid-tier bikes are fast, don't get me wrong. Like an MT-09 is quick, but goddamn an R1 is quicker. Oh. So, as I'm saying, you don't always have to have this argument. It can be around like the mid-tier bikes, or like even MT-09s have that same rap being a bit too fast for the road. Like, yes, most bikes that aren't learner approved tend to be in that too fast category, but I don't hear anybody bitching about it once they own one, okay? Those who complain about it tend to be riders who are either crashed a lot, or people of riders who have never ridden and they know someone who's crashed and had an accident, and those kind of people annoy the shit out of me, as they do every kind of rider. Like, you're just sick and tired of hearing about it. Like, yes, Susan, I know that your cousin Greg had a fall once. Or yes, Timmy, I know you know someone who knew someone who had a crash and then their bits and pieces flew off there and there and there. Like, that's just the biking experience, okay? If you're buying a motorbike or thinking about it, I'm sure you've been told such a story. But much like a supercar, and now I'm going to put this up with the more higher powered bikes, people don't get them just because they're fast. People get them for the whole experience. Top tier bikes have top tier technology and features. They look really nice. They sound just as nice, if not nicer, than how they look. And they often handle better than the cheaper shit, alright? My Honda Rebel, suspension is average, the brakes are pretty crap. The power is there for a learner bike, but it's not that much, let's be honest. So of course, when you upgrade bikes, you go, holy shit, is that what it's like? Like when I pressed the brakes on the R1, I barely tickled it and I just came to a stop. Whereas the like when I rode this time, I nearly pressed the brake to the handlebar and I barely stopped. So there's a reason people want things. Don't be a bloody downer, huh? Not everybody can give a shit about your opinion, man. If they want to buy a nice, shiny, flashy Panigale V4R or Superleggera, or an R1, a ZX-10F, God forbid a H2, guess what? Shut your fucking mouth, mate, because they have every right to spend the money they have and earn in the places they want. If they hurt themselves, that's unfortunate. Sometimes it's their own fault. Sometimes it's not. But that's just life. You take a chance. You drive a car, guess what? Every time you hop in a car, you take a risk just as well. And obviously, it's not as high as a bike, but same thing. You don't cry when someone buys a new car, so why do people cry so much when they want to buy a new fast bike? So, my opinion on the matter is, leave them alone. They deserve to enjoy themselves, you know, and that's pretty much it. So I do hope you guys have decided on your future bikes and want to get exactly what you want, and I hope you do. So, good luck on your journey to the future. Leave a like, comment down below what bike you want or currently have, and of course your dream bike. I'd love to know what you guys would pick as your dream bikes, because not everybody's dream bike is a H2 or an R1, okay? So sometimes you get some funky stuff, even like VFRs. They're kind of hot. Anyway, guys, leave a like, comment down below with your bike and your favorite bike and whatnot. And of course, take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe in these current conditions. If it's winter and snowing, good luck trying to get a day 2 ride. Otherwise, take it easy, keep it cheesy, and peace, bye!